Hey peoples, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am back, here to talk shit again. Um, I mean, even though no one doesn't watch my videos, apparently, now. I still like to come on here and just talk as, like, a way to get things off my chest and just to be full free me and to just basically just spew out, like, my frustrations, maybe my happiness, like, whatever. Well, right now I'm not the most happiest, but because I'm sick, and no, I don't have COVID, so don't do that to me, okay? People do get sick during this time of the year. I always get sick during this time of the year. I've been like, it's a lot of sinus issues, so if I sound weird, please don't think anything of it. And that child. Can I tell y'all something? Like, can we talk about it? Cause I don't know why. The other day I talked about it and I tweeted out something saying like don't speak on the situation if you weren't there. Now I'm not going to speak from a point of view of me being there. A lot of people act like they was there and act like they can say whatever and this and that I've seen, and they accuse and assume so much like shit, and they come from a perspective of thinking like of they think that they were there. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Astro World, the concert with Travis Scott and the 50,000 people that was at this festival in Houston, Texas, and let's get started because I really want to talk about this. I have a lot on my chest. There are so many things that went wrong on that night, and I've talked to people that was there. I've looked on TikTok. I've looked on the internet and see what everyone. I kid you not, everyone that were there either said they had is bad energy. The authorities weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing half the time. People were on top of each other. It was just a shit show. Now I want to start off with this. I've been seeing a lot of people just putting just accusing Travis the whole entire time, and then some of them are going to the Kardashians and accusing the Kardashians of stuff when they weren't even there, except for Kylie Jenner and Kendall and the baby. That's it. And there has just been a lot of commotion of people just blame. Bitch, the only people that you should be blaming is the festival and the people and the festival, the people that's over the festival, that are the CEOs, the managers, blah 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 this, blah blah that. The people that have created this to make sure that everything is secure, to make sure you have medics, to make sure like if anything happens, they are ready. And on top of that, you also need to hold Travis responsible as well for not stopping the concert at least for 20 or 30 minutes to see what the fuck is going on. Instead, you see him telling people to put the middle finger up, telling people to put the middle finger up, to keep raging, and he's seeing people getting carried out. Now, I understand, like, even in Michael Jackson, like when Michael Jackson was alive, people will faint by just looking at him. I get it. Like, this happens a lot at the concerts, like people faint and stuff like that, but most of the time they stop, or either they have people there to keep everything at bay. And what's really shocking is how, by the looks of it, to be honest, a lot of people are responsible. Even the people in the crowd are responsible as well. Don't act like they're not responsible as well. Some of them should be arrested as well. Because, for instance, if you look at the video of them, of all them teenagers, most of them all look like teenagers. I don't care what no one is saying. And the people, and the mamas and daddies and fathers, whatever like that, and uncles and aunties that don't have a hold on these children, that are out here going, like these 14, 15, 16-year-old children going out there to concerts and stuff like that by themselves, should not have done that. There should be authority with their kid, and there should be authority, period, at these type of places. But I just want to start off like the amount of people that I've seen before them even getting to the concert, they have either broken in, they were um, um, taking down the barricades to get into the gate. I even seen some like ticket people just telling them to go, and they was and even heard some other people that were there saying that like they would just tell people to go and not even check the wristbands. And that goes to show like the lack of responsibility within this situation. And it's just like from my point of view, it's just like it seems like they did not give a fuck. There's things going around where security guards were too overwhelmed, where they just left, and there was a lot going on. Like one of my I was talking to one of my peoples, and they was saying like how they almost died. They almost died at the concert. It was too many people. Like everyone says, like they was pushing them back and forth. And I can't imagine with that many people being there with that many people and that severity of people not breathing, and on top of that the COVID, and on top of like all kind of stuff, and then people tell them to stop, and even though they didn't even stop. That's where I draw the line. That's why I would think that Travis should be prosecuted, along with the cameraman, along with some security guards, along with everybody. Everybody should be held accountable, because this is some stuff that like that's so traumatic. People have died. People are injured, and I'm not gonna go too lenient on that. Like like usually I'm the kind of person that's like I'm not about counsel. I'm not about counseling people. I'm not about covering people's throats and stuff like that. But when celebrities like this that you idolize seem to not care about your well-being, that's an issue. That's an issue, and that's something that like you have to realize that like, hey, like it's either it's either you like you keep on supporting this person and you end up being the person that has been fatally dead, or you realize that like this person's not for me. Because I've been seeing people still support him and like still live for him, but like people have died. People have died. People are injured, and you may say like we can play devil's advocate and be like, hey, like it's not entirely his fault. Like what can he do? Like he can't get off the stage and just go down there and help everybody. I'm like, no, he can, but he has a responsibility to stop and to make sure what's going on, and that's something that he didn't do. But onto the crazy motherfuckers out there, like I'm the people that are blaming the Kardashians for all of this makes me mad. Like you're taking away the responsibility of holding Travis responsible. Like people are mad because Kris Jenner she posted about her flowers. Like it was her birthday the night before, and like she most likely probably is drunk because that's what Kris does. And like they was mad that like Kim, Courtney, whatever, didn't even post about anything. You do need to realize that they weren't there at all. Kendall and Kylie were. Yeah, they should say something, but Kim, Courtney, Khloe, Kris, they weren't there. Like, how can they speak on anything, honestly, truly, how can a lot of us speak about anything that happened? Because we weren't there, and we weren't in that crowd to even fully explain. So I feel like it's kind of contradictory because I wasn't there. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But like, I feel very bad for everyone involved. Like, I really, really do. Because like, I was sitting up and just crying about like, wow, like I can't imagine being around that many people anyway. Because I don't even like concerts. I've never even been to a concert. And no. I it's just really sad. But like also, some of the people need to take responsibility of their own actions too, because some of them are wilding out, like getting on top of emergency cars and it comes down to human decency. It comes down to respect. It comes down to a lot of all of this, because why are you doing that knowing that someone's probably like in the ambulance, unconscious, can't breathe, probably dead. And it just shows how we've lost our respect for one another. Even though, yeah, we like this country's divided and stuff like that, but like you have to cut like even um I'm going into politics, right or left. Like you need to understand we are all human, and we can't always be like it just makes me so sad. We can't always be at each other's necks like that 24/7. It's really sad, and yeah, I hope that they actually no one ever talks about like the solution. Like, okay, this happened. 8 people died. Probably more than that died. That's what I heard. Uh, uh, there are all these injuries and stuff like that. What will the company, the festival itself, or the person that is above Travis, above the artist that was there, above like everyone and who created that festival, what are you gonna do now in the future to get more security, get more ER medics? What are you gonna do in the future? No one ever talks about that. They just talk about thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. My thoughts and prayers are what are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna give some of those people money? Are you gonna help those people in hospital bills? Are you gonna put in the effort to change the way you do things and the way that you do these festivals? What are you gonna do? That's what I want to know, and that's what people deserve to know. And also, it's been a whole day, and I don't even know if if um if the president will ever say anything about this. But like, why hasn't Joe Biden even said anything? Why hasn't Joe Biden? I mean, as a president, I would think this is almost like a mass shooting in a way. Like, it is like eight people died, and hundred people, hundreds of people are injured. Like, what I wonder, what is he gonna say anything? Like, as a president, I would think that you would say something about the situation. I didn't see anything about him saying anything about the situation or trying to get involved to like help the people out, or get involved with or trying to see like whoever created this whole entire festival, have them responsible. Like, you get what I mean? No one ever talks about the solutions. No one ever talks about any of that. They never talk about the solution or the fixture or any of this. And that's what really irritates me and bothers me about this. Like, yeah, Travis, to be honest, here's my point of view of everything. Travis looked like he wasn't there. The way he was just standing up there possessed, and just like, he just looks possessed to me. And the symbolism, and I'm not really into conspiracy and stuff like that. Now, my auntie, she put me onto conspiracy theories when I was a young child, and I used to believe a lot of them. Like, she was very super fan of Michael Jackson. That's part of why I love Michael Jackson still to this day. And there's a lot of things, but I was taught from my auntie and about industry and stuff like that. And if you don't look at the flyer, look at the symbolism, look at the see you there, see you on the other side, stuff like that, the phoenix that I seen, the flaming phoenix. And this is why I choose carefully of who I support. Yeah, maybe you can be like, but you support HRH. She's like the meanest person out here. She's this, she's that. I'm like, she's a regular human being, just like me and you. She's like a homegirl. She just have a different opinion. She is us, basically. She is a human being. She is like one of us. a person like Travis Scott and Kylie Jenner, they are elites. They are billionaires, millionaires, whatever like that. They have more responsibility than a normal person like HRH or me. Like, you know what I mean? And I just feel like we need to choose carefully who we idolize, who we love, what music we listen to, what we get involved in. Because I used to be very deep in that conspiracy theory stuff, and I would go deep, and it would frighten me because like it goes into that new world order shit, and I'm not into all that. I'm not into like, I'm not into all that. But like I say all the time, I see all that I see. Wait, how do I say it? I'm a little sniffly. I believe all that I see and half of what I heard. And if you don't believe all that you see, something's wrong with you. Just like police brutality. If you think that there is no racism in America, you are blind, you are dumb, you are stupid. Because all that we see is that. Um, you know, it's just common sense. It's the real world. It's something that we need to like open our eyes to. And like people always say that they're woke, but you're not really that woke if you're not caring about the people that have died or the people that are injured at that concert or whatever. Human beings should have compassion about that thing, you know. And I don't know if I want to go on too much because I am really sick. Even though I don't look like it. Like, I mean, like, this is the like, honestly, like, I'm the bombest, sickest person out here. Like, period. Like, I look so good. I look good and I'm sick, period. Some of you hosts could not do that. Y'all could not do that. Y'all could not look this good and look that sick. But anyways, y'all, I'm just playing. Um, I don't know. Should I end it off? I think I might end it off. Um, and by the time y'all see this, this might be like a little later that I anticipated for this video to come out. Like I was gonna like post it on the exact date that I was gonna post it, but you know, I'm really achy. I'm nasally. My ears hurting. Sometimes I feel a little nauseous, but I'm not that nauseous. I think I'm just getting over this cold, and hopefully, I'll be fine. But anyways, I want to show y'all my outfit, girl. I love my outfit. Like this bag, I love this bag so much. Like I'm sorry. Like I know, yeah, I feel like a lot of people see this bag over and over again, but like this is the most perfect bag ever. Like it carries everything. Like it's the right size. It's really pretty. I love the gold. Like gold, anything is for me. I love gold. I always have, always will. I always thought that silver never looked good on me, like silver jewelry. It just doesn't look good on the skin tone, like for a lot of people, honestly. Like a lot of people wear silver jewelry, it does not look good. But I love this bag so much. I'm going to buy a brown one and a white one soon. I need this in all colors. But yeah, let me stand up and show y'all the outfit. I feel like this outfit is so camp in a way, cause like it's so big, like this is so big. Like we all know, like I'm not that big, but like it's so big and it's just so like it's kind of camp in a way. I don't know. I can't explain it, but I really adore this look, and I love him, Taz, or whatever the fuck you call him. I used to watch Looney Tunes all the time. I love Looney Tunes. And I don't know, it's such a masculine vibe. And that's something that I've been really into. I love the masculine vibe. Like I wore like my blazer yesterday with like, I had sweatpants on, a black sweater. Like I just thought it just felt right. And I love this, even though I kind of wish this would go down a little bit because it is kind of hunchbacky. But it's very masculine. Like I feel like I could just roll up, like like roll up on a nigga. But Anyways, I love you all so much. I appreciate y'all for watching my videos, whoever watches my videos, even though there are people out there that claim that they watch my videos, but I know damn well that you don't, and that you are a fake piece of shit, and that's what I don't like. I don't like fake motherfuckers. Like, you're fake. But anyways, and also I do want to bring up one more thing before I go. There was a lot of people like saying how before the Travis Scott performance that there are people passing out before then. So what's the solution to this as well? Like, and what happened during that time? Do all the performers are all the performers responsible for everything? Like, I just want to know, like, are they all responsible? If before then there was like, you know, people already passing out, like, I don't know. I'm just really I'm on the deep end. You know, I'm very on the deep end, and I'm very like curious of like what's gonna happen. And I just like that I'm just sitting here talking. Bitch, I should just start my videos like this. Like, hi. I don't know. I really love this outfit. It just goes together really nicely. It's so ugly. I don't know. Anyways. Bye, y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next time.